I've heard a lot of people on his Instagram posts and YouTube videos like can't believe it. I mean, I can't believe it sometimes too. It's just the way he drums, dude. It's insane. There's so many different things that we go through to get the sound that we get. It took us an entire 9 hours just to set up like kick and snare that day. We were experimenting with a little mixing here in the control room. When we started compressing it a little more, it just sounded bad.
Only drummer that compression makes it worse if he hits so hard.
Yeah, he's an extremely hard hitter, and he takes care of that. And with his takes, like sometimes I'll think a take is like, okay, that would be good, and he's like, no, like I didn't hit this one kick the right way. Like it needs to be that way. So like that's the kind of care that you have to take to make sure you get a polished drum sound like this. I'm going to show you an example of an unprocessed, completely raw off the preamp kick drum track we got on today's video playthrough. This is no EQ, no compression. This is what came out of the microphone preamp, and you can hear how consistent the kicks are as far as right, left being almost completely dead even. It's pretty amazing here. And then just with a little bit of EQ, it just brings out the snap and cuts a little bit of the resonance we don't like in there. Magic.
People think it's really glamorous. It's not. You know, when you're doing it this amount of songs in this amount of time, it's not glamorous at all. We're working ridiculously long days, and because I'm not triggering or replacing, when I want hard hits, I'm hitting hard. In one day I broke 13 sticks. That's how hard I'm hitting to avoid triggering. And you can't physically beat up a drum kit that hard for 15-hour days every day in a row without your body suffering, and that lack of sleep and the jet lag. These kind of personal things are things that have the biggest effect for me. We had to take the morning off one day to go and get frozen. Minus 200 degrees Fahrenheit for 3 minutes from the neck down we did. Worked though. Yeah, it really helped the muscles.
Yeah, he only did level 1?
He did say that it helped his muscles for sure.
Yeah.
Which I was, you know, I thought it was snake oil, but I guess it worked.
But it's one of those things, isn't it? People don't think that. They think that, oh, they'll take all the time in the world. It's like, nah, we're hammering these tracks out. I am broken. The ones I'm most excited for people to hear, you know, the catchy one is, we've only got working titles right now, but would be Alpaca, probably.
Tell them the whole title.
Once an alpaca, always a prick. And then I think for the heavy one it'd have to be either Despised Band, we're calling it now, or Fast Blast Plasticast. Mm-hmm. They're the two ridiculous ones. So either one of them. And then Am Abomination. I'm most proud of the two that I'd never heard before the day we recorded them. Yeah, inspiration for me when writing a song or writing a drum part often isn't that musically related. For me, it will be something rad happens or something terrible happens, completely irrelevant to music, and then I just think, oh, I can hear it, and you put it down in a sound, and a lot of it comes from nothing to do with music for me. Well, today on the video shoot I was beating myself up saying that was the messiest hit I've played in so long, and we came in here and checked it and it was 0.02 of a second away from the grid. And yeah, I do beat myself up a bit.
I'm proud of the fact that, you know, we did it again. We were going to do an album with no sample replacement. It's kind of like been a goal of mine to like do that every time. Circumstances don't always work like that, but I mean, when I work with Chris, it makes it really easy for me to like put the extra hours in to know that we're going to get that end result that's just, you know, the natural sound that everyone wants, but it's so hard to obtain, and we're able to obtain it every time we work together. So I'm just super proud of that.
I have something additional that I'd like to add. On the last album, my good friend Drew helped a lot, and I didn't credit the name Drew in the album. I credited him with his nickname, which is Farm Kid. When he's trying to tell people, you know, this is what the albums I've worked on, this is, you know, where I've been credited, he goes to show them Heir by Oceans Like Alaska, and they're like, well, where's your name? I just want to clear up, because I'm sure there's been occasions where you said, I swear I worked on this, and people are like, no, you didn't. So I'm clearing it up for good now.
He was there.
Yeah.
He was definitely there.
Yeah. Drew helped with Heir. Farm Kid helped with Heir.